Hello, Cancer. Welcome back to New Hope Tarot, where we will be doing your weekly reading for the week of April 15th through April 21st. I have meditated upon the cards, but as always, I will shuffle live. During meditation, Spirit showed me a thick arrow facing down and then some breathing. It was like, it wasn't a lung, but it felt like it was like an exhale and an inhale. And then there was a bow and arrow. And they showed me those three images like side by side. And what I got from that is look inside, settle, breathe, then release. So like settle down before releasing, to make sure that you're making the best decision or whatever is about to happen. Um, Basically, I feel like this is about not overreacting, not jumping to conclusions, not doing things without actually checking in with yourself, settling down, and then moving forward. It was almost the energy that I got was that of it's the feeling that you get when you meditate, when you sit there and you breathe and you kind of get settled, and then you take a few deep breaths, and then all of a sudden you exhale and you feel lighter. That was the energy that came through. So I don't know if there's a lot of heaviness in your life or if there's a lot of struggles in your life at this point, that is something that you are doing to kind of settle yourself, to soothe your spirit. But that's what I got. We'll see how that correlates here with this um, with this reading. All right, and then we are going to do something different. We're going to get a Druid tarot card as well, along with your cards. All right, we have Powerful. May you be as potent as the ocean. Yeah. So I feel very, very deeply. Sorry, I'm still drinking hot water to kind of soothe my throat. I'm getting very, very deeply that whatever this is, I feel like that happens. And then this is you breathing it in, just kind of calming it down. So this could be an internal struggle. This could be an external struggle. This could be, thoughts, let's say, like negative thoughts, and you see them come up and you're like, no, I'm not going to have these negative thoughts. I'm going to release these to the universe. I'm going to breathe and I'm going to let it out. If this is, if this darkness is somebody that is in your life that's a bit of a nuisance and you have to settle in before having to deal with this person, maybe that's what you're doing, right? Whatever this is, that's what's going on. But you have the power to control it, is what I'm getting here with this Powerful card. You have the power to control your emotions and how you respond to whatever that nuisance is. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, there's your card. The Moon. All right. Maybe you're having some anxieties. The Moon is not necessarily about anxieties, but it could be about lies, it could be about deceit, it could be about a mystery, it could be about things like that. But I'm getting a strong sense of anxiety here with this particular moon. weird, but that's what I'm getting. Um, and I feel like you're trying to balance your emotions in regards to this, whatever it is that brings you this anxiety, whatever that is. I mean, you're trying to control your emotions. There's the water, there's the emotion, there's you, Cancer. I feel like you're trying to navigate all of that. Perhaps you're doing too much. The Emperor in reverse. Yeah, there we are. King of Cups in reverse and the Five of Wands. Okay. Okay, I wasn't going to look at this card, but Spirit wants me to do this card as well. So I'll leave the bottom of the deck right there because that's what they want. Oh, hold on. The card fell. But I hadn't shuffled yet, so it doesn't count. So with the Emperor is, I feel like you feel like a lack of control, which is literally what I was saying. Just with the imagery and these two cards. Therefore, you are trying to regain control of the situation, of the anxiety, of whatever nuisance that is. I feel like that's what you're trying to do with that breath work that I was getting in the imagery, which was that down arrow settling in, right? Settling in, that down arrow, the breathing, right? And then the arrow, the bow and arrow. And I feel like the bow and arrow is really about taking charge, taking control of what you are capable of taking control of, right? I'm sorry, I just noticed that this was not balanced. All right, there we go. So that's what I'm getting here for you guys. And see, even with the King of Cups, this is you. This is anxieties. This is you not being in control, but this is your emotions not being elevated, not being, balanced, which is what it's what I'm trying to get. It's like you're trying to balance it. I feel like you're having a difficult time trying to balance it. And I feel like you're trying to find different ways with this Five of Wands, because Five of Wands can be about conflicts. And I feel like you're trying, but what I'm really getting is that you're trying to find different ways to balance things out. But I I'm strongly feeling, which I feel like this is why Spirit wanted me to get this particular card, which is at the bottom of the deck. I feel like what you really need to address is the conflict itself. Like, go inward. What is the actual conflict? Why are you feeling the conflict? And what can you actually do about it instead of just managing, like putting a band-aid on it and just managing what the situation is, figuring out what is actually causing it, what is the actual root of the situation, and heal that so that you can get right with yourself. That's what I actually see here, because I feel like I'm really getting anxiety. That's the biggest word that keeps popping up over and over in my mind. And I feel like the anxieties are from a lot of different things. I don't feel like it's one particular situation. Maybe one particular situation is maybe the majority of it, but I feel like it's coming from a lot of different angles here, to be honest with you. Ten of Swords. Yeah. Speaking of anxieties. And this, whatever this is, it's really training you of your energies, of your power, of there's the there's Five of Swords actually. No, they don't want that. Okay, sorry, never mind. They said no. I thought it was, but they said no. Okay, I'll keep shuffling, watch it come out again. Because that would be funny. King of Wands. This is where you need to be. Is the King of Wands energy, but you're in the King of Cups. You're emotional. Like you are actually very magnetic. You're very, confident individual. But right now, I just feel like and there's the Five of Wands again. They want me to show the fountain. Right, what I'm getting here with this Ten of Swords and the Emperor is that whatever this is, whatever these anxieties are, whether it's work, business, whatever, it doesn't matter what it is. The point is you have to get to the root of it, because this is draining you of your energies here with this Ten of Swords. This is a lot of stress, a lot of anxieties. Which is what I said initially without even having to see this. And it's draining you of your energies because you're really the King of Wands energy here, Cancer, male, female, not gender specific. This is just energy, right? You are very capable, you're very decisive, you're a very charismatic person, but you're not in that energy right now because your emotions are all over the place, because your emotions are running you. You're not running your emotions. I feel like you're trying to get a handle of it, and you are capable to do it. Right now, I'm not seeing that you are. You're still here trying to figure it out, right? But I feel like the water can wash you away at any point in time. And all you need to do is climb out of it. With this Five of Wands and this Five of Wands, I mean, you need to handle the core situation is really what's going on here. You need to find out and go deep within, which is the arrow that I saw, that big, thick arrow, downward arrow that I saw in my mind's eye that Spirit showed me. You need to find out what the root cause is in order for you to move forward. Otherwise, this is just going to be a repetitive cycle that you're never going to get out of. That's what I'm seeing here for you guys. All right, let's get some advice. Well, not advice, because it looks like we already have advice. Let's see what's coming up for you guys. We already know that the advice is really about getting to the root or cause of it. All right. Let's see what we have here. The Tower. Strength. Wow. Okay, they want both of those. Very interesting that they want both of those. Okay. Wow. Okay. I'm seeing that something's going to happen very, very quickly here with this Tower. And I feel like you're going to feel empowered, right? You're going to take control. Look at this moth taking control of, I forget the kind of, I want to say this is a dung beetle, but I'm not 100% certain. But look at this moth handling this beetle here. I feel like something's going to happen that is going to make you take control of your emotions and really tackle what's going on. And I have a feeling with this particular Five of Cups and this Seven of Cups that you're going to say goodbye. Either you're going to take some time off from work or some much needed vacation time, whatever that looks like, to weigh out all of your options here. I feel like that's what's coming up. But I feel for you specifically, it takes a lot of strength for you to actually recognize that you need to do this for yourself. And I feel like something's going to happen that makes you realize that you need to do something about it. And this time of contemplation with this Five of Cups here, yes, Five of Cups can be about sadness and sorrow and loss and blah, 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 but that's not what I'm getting here. I feel like this is you really looking inward and going, okay, I need to figure out what's going on here. Look at all these fives, right? This change is needed, evidently, right? We have 555. Change is needed. And then once you recognize that you need assistance, whether it's going to talking with a therapist or talking with a friend or talking with human resources about a possible change of position, or see whatever this looks like for you, I feel like you're going to figure this out and then find out different options of what works for you, what isn't going to work for you. You might actually leave a place of business or a person if they can't help you out within this particular situation. But I feel like most of this is really self-placed. And I'm not trying to call you out, Cancer. Truly, I'm not. But I'm getting the sense very strongly that this is self-made stress, the burdens that you place upon yourself. I want to clarify right here for the Five of Cups, please. Chariot. So, yeah, I feel like you want to head out of this darkness towards light with this Five of Cups in the Chariot. That was the feeling that I was getting. So I'm glad that that came up. This is the card that 7 and 7, understanding. No, now I don't know which card it was, so I'm going to keep going until it pops up properly. This one. And the moon. Oh, we got the moon twice. The possible change and the possible opportunity might, I want another card for this Seven of Cups, might be a mystery to you right now, but there is hope there. I know that this is not the star, but I'm getting a hope energy that you will find your internal compass to kind of guide you out of this turmoil, is really what I'm getting with this particular moon. But I want one more card just to be safe, and that flipped over. What was that? I told you. High Priestess. I feel like that's about you following your internal clock, your internal compass with the High Priestess. Look at the circle. You finding your balance, your internal balance. Once you take this little mini vacation away, whatever that looks like for you, it could be a bit of a holiday, just a quick weekend. It could just be, some LOA. You can take a leave of absence from work, whatever this looks like for you. I feel like this is going to be very, very helpful for you in your journey, for you to leave this darkness into this light. This is a very powerful chariot here. All right, final message here for Cancer, please. Koala Spirit. Spirit has a plan. Remember I said that the moon is about a mystery. Here's the moon back here as well. We have the moon here one more time. I feel like there is definitely change happening. And although you can't see what's right, what isn't, because, you know, in the Seven of Cups, there's so many different options. You don't know which one to take. Spirit has a plan. You might not see what it is just yet, but rest assured that something is happening for your better good. You might leave this place of business. You know, you might not. You might come back refreshed and possibly have a redirection in life that causes you to see things differently and do things for yourself, to give this constant flow. Remember, I Spirit wanted me to show that fountain card. I don't have it anymore because it was within this particular deck. But remember, the fountain card is that infinity sign. What did I just saw? The infinity. What did I just saw? I just saw it. I don't see. I don't. Where did I see it? Oh, here it is. Number 8. 8, 5, and 35 is 8, and then the infinity sign, which was on the fountain. I feel like Spirit is building your strength. They're asking you to go within to find your strength, to get to the core of whatever issue you have, because there's a higher plan for you. I don't know what that higher plan is. As of right now, it is a mystery. It doesn't look like they want to say, because with this Seven of Cups, you know, they gave me both the moon and the high priestess. So it's, I feel like Spirit will just guide you when the time is right. And, you know, there's a lot of mystery going on here, but you can't move forward without trying to decide what is going to be best for you, and deal with the core issue. Without dealing with this core issue, this is the key right here, finding out what the core issue is so that you're able to go through this transition and this it's almost like a rebirth of your spirit, of your soul, regaining a sense of self and momentum for your life. That's what I'm seeing here. So, Cancer, that's what I have for you, my darlings. I hope something in here did resonate. If it did, please leave a comment. I'd greatly appreciate it. And also, like, share, subscribe, all that wonderful jazz. And until we meet again, bye.